Hey guys, we good? Yeah. Great. My name's Gabriel. I'm a Jew. Yeah. My cousin keeps rejecting me. Maybe she's gay. I don't know. No, I am a Jew. There's a conspiracy theory that Jews are shape-shifting lizards that are secretly running the world. Not true. Okay? First of all, if we could shapeshift, we wouldn't choose to look Jewish. And if I was a lizard, my foreskin would have grown back. They say having a circumcision makes you less sensitive. It's true, it does make you less sensitive. I didn't even cry when my grandma died. She was a good woman. She lived through World War II and everything. Remember that one with Hitler? Germany. Listen, I have to break it to you guys. I'm not a very sexually liberated man. I hope that's not apparent. Fine. I've never sent a sext in my life, even though I do agree Obama has a complicated legacy. And I've never sent a nude. I feel like if you want to see my penis, you got to see it live. Like theater or jazz. And much like jazz, people pretend they like it, but no one really does. Apart from my dad's mates. Especially Paul, he's a real jazz freak. It's the notes he doesn't play. I'm clearly quite a rough around the edges kind of street guy, you know what I'm saying? That's because I grew up here in London. I'm a Londoner. Anyone else? Yeah. You'll know. Yeah. You'll know it's tough growing up here. I used to get threatened almost every day of my life, especially at school. I remember walking into the classroom and immediately this guy would be like, "Hey, yo, look at this pussy you're walking in right now, blood. That's the biggest pussy I've ever seen in my life, bro. Sit down before I mash you up, yeah?" He wasn't my favorite English teacher. He made some good points, though. Don't trust the pigs, bro. Never trust the pigs, yeah? That was his summary of the book Animal Farm. Absolutely spot on. Absolutely bang on the money. Yeah. Guys, I just quit my job. Yeah. Gonna be poor, yeah. I couldn't work there anymore. My manager, he's a really strange guy. His name's Gary. Beautiful name. But he was this middle-aged mixed-race man with a bald head and this big defined jawline. He looked almost identical to The Rock up top, but his body, it was frail and withered, as if The Rock had succumbed to coastal erosion. So we called him the Sand. And much like sand, he was irritating, abrasive, and at times he was in my ass. That's why I like working from home now. I got kicked out of my flat and I had to move in with 11 other people into a warehouse. I live in a warehouse. I have the quality of life of a forklift. I don't just live in this one-off warehouse, I live in a warehouse community, and everyone who lives there is either a spiritual healer or an empath. If you don't know what an empath is, that's someone who can tell how you're feeling, but can't tell you don't want to hear that shit. We've got this guy next door called Tim. He's a trainee palm reader. Tim, he read my palm. The only thing less impressive than a professional palm reader is an unprofessional palm reader. He's got this conspiracy theory that drinking tap water will close his third eye. You guys ever heard that one? Yeah. He needs to take all those eyes and have a look in the mirror. Because what he'll see is a dehydrated man. With 2 eyes, no job, and a ketamine dependency. Yeah. I woke up one day, there was a guy asleep in my living room. I couldn't tell if he was a homeless crackhead or one of Brendan's mates. Turns out he's both. His name's Kyle, loves crack. Absolutely loves crack. It's nice to meet a young man with a passion, you know? He's the hardest working guy I've ever met. He wakes up every day at 4 a.m., what he calls the dawn of crack. And he goes out and gets that bag. You know, he wasn't born with a silver spoon, but he's got one now. Thank you, guys. See ya.